Onimusha, Way of the Sword is arriving sooner than expected. Capcom moved it to September 4th, and the playable demo plus the newest spotlight reveal expose far more than a simple franchise revival. Here are 25 confirmed facts about Musashi, Kyoto, the Oni Gauntlet, and the sword systems, checked against official Capcom sources through July 16, 2026. Number 25. Light and heavy attacks are separate tools mapped to square and triangle. The fast cut keeps pressure on an exposed Genma, while the committed heavy strike trades speed for impact, so Musashi's basic offense already asks what the enemy is doing before the supernatural systems begin. Number 24. A successful parry does more than stop damage, it enhances Musashi's sword. That means the defense creates a stronger follow-up, turning one correctly timed clash into offensive momentum and rewarding players who stay close enough to read the enemy's blade instead of constantly retreating. Number 23. Deflect is not another name for parry. It knocks the attack away and damages the enemy's stamina, so repeated clean reads can break a stubborn opponent open. The choice is tactical: parry to empower Musashi's blade, or deflect to dismantle the enemy's posture. Number 22. The lead is Miyamoto Musashi, reimagined as a fierce young samurai who comes to Kyoto to prove he is unmatched. The Genma invasion and Oni Gauntlet derail that simple ambition, forcing his pursuit of strength into a search for purpose. Number 21. Musashi's face is modeled on the late Toshiro Mifune, one of samurai cinema's defining stars. Capcom chose that likeness to give its young fighter a striking, battle-worn presence before he says a word or draws his sword. Number 20. The setting is Kyoto in the early Edo period. Capcom is using real history and recognizable locations as the ground layer, then twisting them with malice, Genma, and Oni power until the capital feels familiar and impossible at the same time. Number 19. Kyoto is being consumed by malevolent clouds called malice. The corruption is not ordinary fog, it twists the historic capital into a haven for the Genma, changing the meaning of every shrine, street, and mountain Musashi crosses. Number 18. The enemies are Genma, monstrous beings that normally dwell in the lowest depths of the underworld. Malice has pulled them into the world of the living, where their different shapes and brutal attacks turn Kyoto into a city of dread. Number 17. Musashi does not simply find a magic glove during his travels. Capcom says the Genma kill him, and mysterious Oni power suddenly brings him back, binding his second life to the supernatural war consuming Kyoto. Number 16. The Oni Gauntlet is the mystical artifact that makes Musashi an Onimusha. It grants the power needed to kill Genma and becomes the source of soul absorption, supernatural attacks, and traversal abilities layered on top of his swordsmanship. Number 15. Defeated Genma release souls that the Oni Gauntlet can absorb. That familiar Onimusha rhythm returns as an active part of play, linking every successful fight to the supernatural resource system Musashi carries on his arm. Number 14. Sasaki Ganryu is not just a rival swordsman. He carries another Oni Gauntlet and is an Onimusha in his own right, making him a supernatural mirror who can challenge Musashi with comparable power as well as technique. Number 13. The journey reaches Mount O, a Kyoto mountain range where landscape, history, and legend overlap. A Genma has claimed it as a stronghold, moving the conflict beyond the capital streets into a location already charged with myth. Number 12. Mount O belongs to a colossal Genma calling himself Shuten Doji. He claims to be the legendary Oni, but Capcom deliberately questions whether that identity is true, giving the boss a mythic name without confirming the mystery behind it. Number 11. Empty an enemy's stamina and the fight enters Issen break, exposing them to a devastating execution. That makes the stamina bar a route to a finish, not a second health meter. Precise deflects build toward a visible collapse, then Musashi cashes that pressure in. Number 10. A boss execution can be aimed for two different rewards: massive direct damage or souls that recharge the Oni Gauntlet and restore health. The opening is therefore a resource decision. Musashi can shorten the fight now or sacrifice damage to survive what comes next. Number 9. The Issen critical strike returns as one of Onimusha's defining techniques. It is the high-risk, high-impact moment where precise timing produces a decisive cut, preserving a classic identity inside the new combat system. Number 8. Oni Armament adds supernatural offense to Musashi's grounded sword techniques. Capcom includes it in the playable demo, confirming that the gauntlet is not only a soul collector but an active weapon inside the normal combat loop. Number 7. Repeated successful dodges fill the reflex dodge gauge. Once the red meter is ready, Musashi can release a powerful reflex combo, turning a sequence of evasions into stored offensive momentum. Number 6. Oni Strength is the brute force answer when a fight locks into a stalemate. It can smash through enemy defenses with heavy blows and also break obstacles during exploration, giving one power clear value inside and outside combat. Number 5. Oni Agility gives Musashi explosive speed and the ability to run across specific walls. That makes the gauntlet a traversal tool as well as a weapon, opening routes that ordinary sword skill cannot reach. Number 4. Enemy groups mix human-shaped swordsmen, distant archers, and supernatural creatures. Each attacks from a different range and rhythm, so crowd control is not a queue of identical duels. Musashi must choose a priority while still timing the blade that is already coming toward him. Number 3. Kiyomizu-dera Temple is an early playable stage, not just scenery behind a trailer. Musashi learns the core sword techniques while moving through the historic Kyoto landmark, then the route culminates in his first major supernatural mirror match against Sasaki Ganryu. Number 2. Oni powers remain useful after combat ends. Strength smashes defenses and physical barriers, while agility sends Musashi across marked walls into new routes. The gauntlet therefore changes the shape of exploration, making supernatural progression visible in where the player can go, not only damage dealt. Number 1. Dohatsu-ten turns Onimusha's own systems against the player. Its bloodthirsty sword grows stronger when stained with Musashi's blood, then the Genma can absorb souls to become even more dangerous. Every mistake can feed the boss you are trying to stop. Onimusha, Way of the Sword, keeps Genma, souls, the Oni Gauntlet, and Issen, then connects them to modern combat, exploration, and supernatural rivals such as Ganryu and Dohatsu-ten. Subscribe to Game IP Explained for the next 25 fact breakdown, and comment which sword system you want examined next.